you very much. What a nice setting this is. This is something we spent a lot of time and effort bringing the White House back to a level that it should be at, for essentially 200 years. No work was done on it. It lived on its own merit, but we thought it was proper. If you look at the exterior, you'll see it's all been redone and in perfect shape. It's good for another 200 years. Okay, that's the way I look at it. But very important. It's such a symbol, such a representative symbol of us, of what we stand for, and we're very proud to have done it. We're building outside. We're building a beautiful heliport, which has been asked for many years. A helicopter would land on wet grass, and it was bad and dangerous. And as you know, over there, we're building a military complex and a ballroom that will be second to none anywhere in the world. We President Xi coming in 2 weeks, and I was over in China 2 months ago, and we saw the Great Hall of China. Well, now we're going to have a Great Hall too in the United States, so it's very important, very important. I want to thank you all and welcome you to the White House as we celebrate back to school season in America. It's a big deal. We're delighted to be joined by many incredible parents, devoted teachers, exceptional educators, and star students from all across the nation. In fact, we have so many star students. I want to make offers to some of you to come and join us as soon as you get out of college, because we want stars. We want smart people. We like smart people. Some people say, "Oh, it's not nice to say." No, we want smart people. I want to thank our great Secretary of Education, a fantastic woman, by the way, my friend and all of that, but she's a fantastic woman. Nobody like her. Linda McMahon. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen. Jim, thank you very much. Thank you. Look good. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Chairman of the House Education Committee, Tim Walberg. Thank you very much, Tim. Good job. And our press secretary, mother of two, and well, she decided she loved her children more than she loved Donald Trump. I'm very upset about that. She has to go home and spend time with the children. That does happen on occasion with some people when they love their children, and she does. And Caroline, congratulations on your newborn, your perfect newborn. And she's done a fantastic job. She's been a great press secretary. Now, if I say you're the best of all time, I have Sarah sitting here, so I'll have. But let's put it this way, they were both great. Okay, is that all right?
There you go.
But from the very beginning of our country, Americans have understood that there's no job more important than teaching our children to become happy, healthy, proud, productive, and flourishing citizens. And unfortunately, in the 4 years I took office, and since I took office, our educational system itself was really, it was incredibly. Before I got here, it was weaponized like everything else in our government. Everything was weaponized against the goals that we all stand for. And under the last administration, extreme ideologies such as critical race theory and transgender insanity were forced upon our children as young as 4 and 5 years old. Transgender didn't work. Students were taught that our heroes are villains. The FBI was used to target patriotic parents at school board meetings, and meanwhile, far too many government-run schools failed at the basics. And you just have to look at the charts. They were failing at a thing called education, with only 30% of the students proficient in reading and math. That was under the last administration. Under the Trump administration, we're systematically ending every single one of these radical left betrayals, and we're putting the parents back in charge. They're the ones that love our children. They're the ones that should be in charge.
Amen.
So immediately upon taking office, I signed an executive order to ban critical race theory and to ban transgender ideology from public schools. That was a big deal. We banned men from playing in women's sports. That was so easy to do. I don't get it.
Hey, John Fire.
They're still arguing. They're still fighting.
Welcome, everyone.
I saw a Democrat congressman the other day fighting an anchor that was, I would say, somewhere in the middle, but fighting an anchor on men playing in women's sports. And I said, I hope they keep doing that, because it's got to be impossible to win erased politically. Just great. I've never seen anything like it, but it continues out there. Although we've had big court victories, as you
A.B.
know, and we've
Thompson.
largely stopped it. Every public school in America is now on notice that if they tell a child that they're trapped in the wrong body, they are committing child abuse. And as we remove the far left extremism from the classroom, we're taking historic action to ensure that every child in America has access to a first-class education.
Yes,
The
he
United
is.
States spends more money on education than any other country in the world by double, and our results should be better than they are. I would look at lists where we're rated out of the 40 top nations, we're rated number 38, 39, and number 40 with all the money we spent. But Linda has changed that so rapidly and so drastically, and frankly, it's shocking how fast it's gone under her leadership. 1 year ago, as part of the great big beautiful bill, we passed the Education Freedom Tax Credit, the largest ever expansion of school choice, and we want, thank you,
Let's go.
and we want every parent to have the power to send their child to a high quality school that shares their values. So important. With us today are
Hey,
Caleb and
Jesus.
Jocelyn Griffith and their beautiful family from Statesville, North Carolina, great place.
Hey, Ben.
They've 3 biological sons and 2 foster children. School choice and education freedom scholarships are going to give these kids more opportunity than ever before. And I'd like to ask Caleb and Jocelyn to come up and say a few words, please.
Let's go. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Mr. President, thank you for the honor of speaking today. I'm Pastor Caleb Griffith, and I'm joined by my 5 beautiful children. As President Trump said, 2 of them came to us through foster care,
Hey,
which is
Grace.
wonderful. But my children, one of them has
Scribbling
autism,
in the house.
and one has developmental delays. And although they qualify for an IEP, because of the situation, they were unable to get them. So we've been unable to access the support and help they need to be successful. And we're blessed to be from a state that offers school choice, and it has helped part of our children's educational needs. I personally have seen the benefit of the Opportunity Scholarship for my family and the school my children attend, Cornerstone Christian Academy, who is up for running for the Yaz Prize. But it's thanks to great organizations like Parents for Educational Freedom, who have helped 105,000 families just like mine access the Opportunity Scholarship. And now, because of you, Mr. President, and because of you, Secretary McMahon, the Educational Freedom Tax Credits will give my children the access to the services they need to be successful in the most formational years of their lives. I want to tell you, we only get one chance to educate our children, and our children are the future of America. The Bible says to train up a child in the way that they should go, and that's to parents, and this allows parents to do that. So on behalf of my family and every family in America that will access this, thank you, President Trump, and God bless America.
Let's go. You got him out of there quick.
What a great job. Beautiful, beautiful family. Whoop. You made it. Well, as many of you know, no one cares more about America's children and foster youth than our great First Lady. She works hard at it and loves the children. Through her Fostering the Future
There you go,
initiative,
Gussie.
Melania is helping transform the lives of children and young people aging out of the foster care system. And she's bringing hope and countless, and you have to see so many people, so many phone calls, so much work, but really bringing hope to countless
Yeah, they made a robot of
numbers
him.
of families and children, and it's really something to see. It's so difficult. They go through foster care, and then all of a sudden they're released into the world. And, you know, many people have something to fall back on, but they don't. They can't go back to their parents for a little help or for staying overnight or for staying for years in some cases. And it's a very, very tough. So I want to thank Melania. She takes it so seriously. She's done such a great job. It's been so effective. Thank you. And as part of the great big beautiful bill, we have massively expanded 529 education saving accounts tremendously, doubling the annual withdrawal cap from K-12 expenses to $20,000 a year, and
What?
allowing families to save the education and money for education at the private or religious school of your choice. So that's something that never happened before. Nobody could even think about doing it. They can't believe it's happened now. And it's largely Linda and her representatives that have done this. And now, for the first time ever, families can also have their 529 accounts to support homeschool education. And then,
Let's
thank
go.
you. And then one of the biggest things of all is
Hey,
what's
doctor.
happened with the Trump accounts, where kids will have money. I mean, every child is given at birth, newborn, $1,000, and you're going to watch that money grow.
AJC.
People like Michael and Susan
AG.
Dell have put up a tremendous amount of money, over $6 billion. But we have many people, some people have taken on an entire state,
I
like
resemble
the state
that.
of Indiana, by a very, very fantastic friend of mine, Brad. Thank you very much.
Yes. I think he ran out of
And,
Tanner.
Some very wealthy people and very wealthy
Not
companies
sure.
are putting up tremendous amounts of
I'll
money.
look
The
into
Trump
that.
accounts is being talked about all over the world. It's very
Yeah,
good
pump
and
out
very
some
hot.
kids, $1,000 a
Joining us
kid.
today,
Come on, let's go.
Marina and Hubert from Jacksonville, Florida. They've been homeschooling their 3
Meow.
children for 11 years and will benefit
Meow.
enormously from the new policy. The amount of money they're getting is something that they can very much use, and it's something that wouldn't have happened without the Trump administration. So Marina and Hubert, please come up and say a few words.
Let's go.
Mr. President, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here. I have with me my beautiful family, my wife, Marina. We homeschool our 3 kids. We've been homeschooling for the last decade. My oldest son is going into 9th grade, my daughter going into 6th, and my youngest son is going into 3rd grade. Homeschooling is something that is very personal to me. Back in 1988, my parents made the decision to homeschool me. And so I was homeschooled from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade. And I've been blessed with the opportunity to do the same for my
Hey,
family.
Karen.
Back in 1988,
Hey, Jerome.
homeschooling wasn't popular. And there was not, I don't think, a president who was supporting us. At this time, to see your administration and all that you've done for homeschooling families not only means the world to me, but to also all the other homeschooling families that are out there. With the great big beautiful bill, the expansion of 529. Oftentimes with homeschooling, there were 1 income households because I'm working and my wife is schooling the kids. So being able to have the extra
Good one,
resources to
doctor.
provide them with their needs, and also the option to support our children in the way that we see fit means the world. So I just want to thank you for everything that you've done.
2 doctors on call and chat. If anyone needs a doctor,
Thank you very much.
just like and subscribe, and they're free. The doctors do not charge. Thank you.
Well, I'm very proud to say that the Trump administration's achieved more for the benefit of Americans' children in less than 2 years than most administrations do in many years. 8 years, or frankly, you can take 2 or 3 administrations, put them together. They haven't been able to do what we did.
2 or
After
3.
decades of racist policies and illegal quotas, we brought back the merit system into education. We're back on the merit system, which is what made our country great in the first place, so that our children will always be judged by the achievements and qualifications, not by the color of their skin or any other reason. We issued a guidance for protecting the right to prayer, and we now protect prayer in the public schools. They're totally protected. And last year, I signed a historic executive order to begin the process of eliminating the Federal Department of Education, getting them out of Washington and bringing education back to the states, the most important thing. And working with me on the Council on Physical Fitness, we've proudly brought back a wonderful tradition, the Presidential
Hey,
Fitness
home
Test.
slice.
I signed the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act, which people loved, and the farmers love it because they know how good it is more than anybody. But the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act they weren't allowed to have whole milk. You can believe it. They could have
What?
anything else, but they couldn't have great milk the way it is supposed to be, paving the way for more than 30 million children who
You too?
drink whole milk in school.
Wow, it's
we
an
introduced
epidemic,
the real
doctor.
food pyramid and reformed the vaccine recommendations to protect America's youth. We're making America healthy again. We're strongly requesting, even telling
Hey,
people when
Spooner.
you get your shots for your young child, and this has to do, we think, with preventing autism, that you go to the doctor for 5 small shots instead of 1 big massive shot. You do it in 5 different shots.
Let's go.
5 different shots. Small little shots where those beautiful little bodies can handle it. And I think you're going to see a very big difference in the rate of autism, which is like an epidemic, what's happened
That's
with
a
autism.
good one, though.
And this year, as we celebrate the 250th anniversary
Hey,
of
Blazer.
America's founding, we're also bringing back patriotic education for our youth through the Freedom 250 Mobile Museum. Students from over 3,750 schools are learning about the heroes who have made America the most exceptional nation in history. And we're teaching our children to love America, not to hate America.
Amen.
There's a lot of love going on right now. Our country's never done this well. We have billions and billions of different things happening, money pouring in at the rate of not even billions, trillions, over 19
Welcome,
trillion
Jane
dollars
Doe.
being invested in America right now. The last administration had less than 1 trillion in 4 years. We had 19, more than 19.2 to be exact. And that's over a period of 12 months. We haven't even included the additional 5 months.
ARR.
So there's never been anything like that in history. No other country in the world has ever had investment like we're having right now being made, which is building factories, car plants, everything,
Laser
all
one.
over, AI, all over the country
Yep.
at levels that nobody's ever seen before. No other country has ever seen what's happened. It's a revolution, a positive revolution. So in everything we do, we're empowering our nation's parents. We're restoring high standards and the pursuit of excellence. And we're proving that the golden age of America education is just beginning. And I want to thank you all for being here. You're incredible people. I know so many of you in the audience, but one in particular who's just an outstanding person, an incredible woman, Secretary of Education,
Hey, Guns and
Linda
Gear.
McMahon. Please come up, Linda.
Let's go, Luigi. Let's go. I thought you were in jail. No? Oh, you're not the one that shot him? Oh, okay. There she is. Make wrestling great again.
We'll get it down to my speed,
Like
which is always the case when I come up to the microphone. We have to adjust it.
and subscribe,
Thank you,
everyone.
Mr.
Thank you
President,
so
for
much.
assembling this incredible event this afternoon, because nothing is more important in our country than educating our students. Parents, educators, and students, happy back to school season.
Let's
This
go.
school year marks a return to common sense in American education, and it's all thanks to the leadership of our president, President Trump. I remember when President Trump called me shortly after the Biden's administration 2024 Nations Report Card, or NAEP, as you've heard, scores were released, and he told me he was angry and he was also embarrassed by where these scores were. We spoke about what a travesty it is that Americans have invested $3 trillion in a federal Department of Education meant to improve student outcomes, and yet only 30% of our students can read or do math proficiently. This is why President Trump demanded a hard reset to our education system. And under his leadership, we are delivering it. We are taking very deliberate and thoughtful steps to return education to the states. This school year, American
Can
parents
someone
and
spam the
students have
chat
so
with
much
like
to
and
be
subscribe?
excited
One of my
about,
moderators.
because the
Thank
Trump
you.
administration is steering education back to its rightful focus, serving students so that they are prepared for successful futures. Our administration has
I
cut
love you long
billions
time
in
if you
funding
do.
for radical DEI programs and redirected those dollars
Oh, thank
to
you,
teachers,
doctor.
classrooms, and results, supporting evidence-based literacy
I'm going to
instruction,
pin that.
pouring record funds into charter schools, and energizing workforce training.
Thank you,
Key
doctor.
decisions that once sat with bureaucrats here in Washington, D.C. are moving to where they belong.
Oh,
To
free
the
hugs. I
hands
like
of
that one better.
educators, parents, and local leaders who know these children best. 6 states now hold the
Welcome,
first ever
everyone.
returning education to the state waivers,
Free
freeing over 100
hugs.
million from federal micromanagement.
Love it.
These waivers allow state leaders to direct federal dollars towards what makes the most sense for their
Remember,
students,
hugs are cheaper than
and not
drugs.
what Washington thinks is best for those students. Additionally, a record 25 states are exercising EdFlex authority, which allows them to immediately free thousands of local school districts from mountains
Joe,
of red
yo.
tape without
Welcome.
first having to receive approval from the Department of Education. And under President Trump's leadership, we are restoring parents' sacred role as the first decision makers in their children's
What?
lives. Children belong to their parents, not the federal government.
Amen.
And through the Education Freedom Tax Credit, President Trump has delivered the largest national expansion of education freedom in history
Yeah, rest in
for
peace
over
to Zorro
50
Ranch
million
kids.
eligible children, giving parents unprecedented freedom to choose the path
Hey, Kevin.
that is best for their child. So it's no surprise that over half of our nation's states, both red and blue, have raced to this historic choice option, benefiting families whether their child attends public or private school. Parents can also rest assured that wherever their child goes to school, this administration is vigorously protecting their right to know what's happening
Hey,
inside
Goose.
those walls. After the Biden administration allowed schools to secretly transition students without parents' knowledge, President Trump is defending parental rights like never before. At his direction, we are working hand in hand with the Department of Justice to ensure no school district ever has more power over a child than their own parents. Thank you. We've exposed states like California for some of the most widespread offenses and put schools on notice. If they subject children to radical experiments and sideline parents, they will lose their federal funding. Never before have parental rights been enforced at this scale.
Muggsy,
And
off the
parents are
TV.
back
Hey,
in the
Rush.
driver's seats where they rightfully
Get down off that
belong.
TV, Muggsy.
Across
Please.
every facet of education, these reforms are truly driving the progress that many promised, but only President Trump has delivered.
Thank
We're
you,
breaking the
President
grip of
Trump.
the education
Yes.
monopoly in
Oh,
DC
thank
and
God.
putting the
Yes.
future of our children back into the hands of
Amen.
those who know them, love them, and are best positioned to help them reach their God-given
LG Miser,
potential.
welcome.
We will remember this
Christopher in the
as
house.
a turning point in our country,
Welcome.
where thanks to President Trump's leadership, American education began to reclaim its place as the very best in the world. Thank you all, and have a great and wonderful school year.
You too. Great
Thank
job.
you, sir.
Aw, kisses. No hugs? Hugs are free in
Well,
chat.
thank you very much. Now, I don't know if anybody wants to do this, but I'm going to be walking down here in about 2 minutes to meet with the people that are building the heliport.
What?
And you'll see right alongside of it the great structure that's rising right next to the White House, and that's going to be the ballroom/military complex. It's incredible. Now, if anybody would like to walk with me, I don't know if Linda's going to have any
I do.
big events happening now. I don't think so, but if you'd like to follow me, especially with the kids could see construction. I love the
Absolutely.
sound of construction.
We'll be
When
there.
I hear all that banging out there, some people say, "Oh, that's too bad," and I say, "I love it." So if anybody would like to follow me, it'll be a large group, but it's a large pad, and you'll be able to see some very hard-working people. They're working hard and they're making a lot of money, and they're doing something great for America. And they've needed a heliport for many years here, and we're getting it all done. We're doing all the things that should have been done for years. So if you want to follow me with the children, I think it'll be very interesting. You'll bring your nice family, okay? Follow me. We'll come up here and we'll walk down.
Thank,
Good.
thank you. Thank you, President Trump. It's very nice of him. Let's go. YMCA. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. All right.
Quite the event,
So,
quite the opportunity.
thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. We're all about peace and love. We're here at 7-Eleven every night. Yes, I kind of agree. It's like an adult room there, right? Too much locker room talk for kids around there. Yeah. But thank you for joining me today, King. There was a fraud in the chat. Uh-oh, Chicken Hawk. Well, we know what to do with frauds, right? All right. Yeah, I see a lot of messages are being held. So I don't know. Let me see if I can. Oh, Jojo, maybe? No. Is his caddy a large Asian man in a bowler derby? Why not show that, right? Let's go. All right. Oh, a bunch of them are held. That DRN Goose, he wants their kids. Well, that's been proven, no? I don't know. I'm just asking questions here, chat. And remember, chat always wins. Yes. A goose is on the loose. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that's why I have you guys here, right? Oh, and thank you, Doctor. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you could drop that once in a while, you know, we're growing as a channel, and of course, I'm going to remember all the people who've been here with me for the duration. That's helping. Hey, TMZ reporter. We can all bring roses. Yes, Chicken Hawk leads the way. He showed the men how to do it. Shout out to Chicken Hawk. He's a lady killer. What's going on, Boston Bill? Good to see you, my friend. There's the roses, ladies. Line up, line up. Join the kingdom. I like that one. Jeez, you got so many good ones, Doctor. It's hard to pick one. I'm gonna go with that one for a little bit. You know what stinks though, Doctor? Your name is so long. All as I see, like. Yo, I need someone with an X or something, so I can see on the bottom like and subscribe. But besides that, oh, we have 2 doctors in the house. Anyone with any medical needs, call 1-800-MEOW. That number again is 1-800-MEOW. Or you can reach out to Kat. Her number is 978-786-1266. And she's on call 24, well, during business hours. Yes. Oh, phew. Dr. X would be a good one, no? Dr. D? I don't know. What would we. No, Dr. M. Or Dr. T. Or Dr. MT. I came and I saw free butt hugs. Yeah, well, the doctor, yeah, we're trying to liquidate our surplus. So, yeah. Hey, JD, welcome, welcome. 34 in the chat. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Chicken Hawk. Oh, I couldn't have said it better. Yes. Well, 51. How about that? Welcome, everyone. Hey, I hope you're having a beautiful Monday on this beautiful August day. How beautiful is it where you are? I'm looking at 79 degrees here in northern Maine. A beautiful day. Oh, thank you, Dr. The Goose. The Goose is loose. And subscribe. Thank you so much. Let me go subscribe to you as well. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm in northern Maine. I'm kind of manic usually when I'm live streaming. I don't know what that's about. A little nervous, like I'm not used to being on the big screen here. It's okay. I just got home from a funeral. Oh no. 77 says the Goose. All right. I'm going to check out your channel, and if I like what I see, I'm going to be your 3rd subscriber. All right. I'm just a goose that's tired of your chit. I like it. Just for that alone, I'm subscribing. It's very creative. I love the painting. So I will be your third subscriber. Welcome, Darn Goose. That darn goose. I do subscribe to anyone who subscribes to me. I like anyone who likes me, as in the video, like and subscribe. I painted that in oil when I was 10. Wow, talented. Dang. Are you a male or a female? Are you a goose or a gander? Let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, you joined. Okay. Welcome, everyone. But yeah, very talented. I like the shading of the goose. You got the shading perfect on the underneath, all the way up to the neck. Very, very well, very nice. I got chicken hawk just in stitches here. All right, all right. Calm down, everyone. Hey now, we got Gersher here. Welcome, Gersher. Who else we got here? We got the doctor. We have two doctors, Dr. Cat and Dr. Mantis. We have Q in the house. Welcome, Q. Hey now. I'm really a goose. Wow, a goose that can text. That's talented. You use your webbed feet. Tunk, 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 tunk. I love it. Very good. Well, the honor is all mine, my friend. Yes. Hindu. Let me check out your channel, Q. Oh, see now I love this. Q, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to subscribe to you, and I'm going to tell you why. I haven't read anything about you. I see your pronouns she, her, hers, her. Mine was were. I'm on my way out. So I'm just being proactive on that. So I subscribe to you. I love it. You have 13, and you're a hell of a cook. If that's you, you're cooking. Ooh, guys, shrimp spring rolls to die for. Dang. Oh, welcome anyway. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Q. Mm-mm-mm. We love to have the ladies in the house. So welcome. If I'm not subscribed to you and you're subscribed to me, some of you guys are private. So let me know and I'll go in and subscribe to you. Quack to text. Good one, Doc. Okay, what kind? That's a great question. The goose wants to know what kind of doctors are here. Um, since COVID, it seems like there's a lot of mental illness out there. So we do have two doctors on call, Dr. Manis being one, and Dr. Cat. They both work. The only payment is hugs, love and hugs. Yeah, hugs and love. I don't know, but yeah. So it's for pain, psychological. Just they'll fix you up, they'll patch you up, and you'll be right as rain, as I like to say. Uh-oh. Yeah, heavy as the crown. Absolutely. Absolutely, Chicken Hawk. Yeah. Psych. Yes. The Dr. Manis is a psych doctor as well as Dr. Cat. She's also a pain specialist. You will have to visit her once a month because of the type of medication that she prescribes. So if you're in need of a rattler, she can hook you right up. Let's go. Yes. Yes, peace and love only in this kingdom. We're trying to spread the word, peace and love, peace and love. How can you go wrong? All right. Oh, nap time? Oh, no, I'm stoned. I was smoking on the way home, which I'm not supposed to do. Don't tell anyone. So no, I don't like naps. I don't like taking naps. Wah. Look at this, dude. I could not relight this. Look at how resonated that is. Fourth generation weed. The doctors in the chat prescribed me. I got my medical card from Dr. Cat. But dang, I just can't light it. It's just too, like, I could wring this out and it would just. But I digress. All right. I saw something about imaginary cats. Okay. I almost went to the shelter today. Understandable, Chicken Hawk. I've been doing it for over 50 years now. So I have cut down quite a bit. Ah. No, I haven't, Q. Pine nuts. I have heard. I have plenty of pine cones. So what do? You take the pine cone and inside there is it one seed, or is it multiple seeds? But you, my dear, you're a keeper. I'm looking at those meals you prepare. Some lucky man is out there. I know it. Wow, you're a keeper. I had a keeper, and she's 6 feet under now. I'm a widower. Widower. I curled up in a ball and I bought some land, and I stayed out here for years and years by myself. And now it's just comfortable being alone, being like Pharaoh. Well, I'm only spitting facts, my dear. Only certain types of pines produce pine nuts. Oh, okay. Thank you. I love to learn something every day, so thank you so much. Just had 2 tacos with mustard and kraut, sauerkraut, right? Oh, 2 hot dogs. Gotcha. They look like tacos in my little screen here, but I'm looking at the big screen, and I see it's. Have you ever gone and tried to win in a hot dog eating contest? You know what's on my mind, right? You guys like my new shirt? I think I'm gonna burn my clothes. I don't want to go do laundry. Wah. I don't know. It's almost cheaper just to buy new clothes, no? But then maybe I'll meet the new Mrs. Queen of the Pines, right? I should only crunchy dogs. Good. Yes, I like my hot dogs fried. I like them burnt. How do you guys like yours? Boiled? Yuck. Uh I think you could outdo me. I don't think I could eat 10. And that's without the buns. Air fryer. Yes. The greatest invention. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea turned me on to air frying. For that, I am always indebted. Shout out to Andrea. Thank you for that donation that you sent, David. You're a good friend. Thank you. Boiled? Yuck. Really? Oh, you don't like boiled? Yeah. Yuck. See, it won't stay lit. Too resonated. I keep wanting to thank Doctor because every time I look up, it says like and sub, join the kingdom. But it's my pinned message. Well, thank you guys for I didn't think I'd have 16 stick around once Trump was off the screen. Thank you, President Trump. You have grown my channel beyond expectations. I knew there was a diamond in the rough. I'm like, I gotta find something good about this man, and I found it. He gives content. He's a content provider, and I wish I have watched him for over 10 years. I wish I had started recording him before this. So many missed days of my life. 10 years, like 3,000 days plus, I've been listening to that guy. Timmy, can I tell you two things I think he's done good? You may not agree, but welcome, Timmy. I'm going to say closing the border. What's the other one? Maybe one. Closing the border. Oh, the second one, to get the trans out of the story time to the kindergartners. When I saw them doing that, I was like, what? The left, you guys are friggin' both sides, the radical left and the radical right. It's almost like they're trying to let the other team win. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're the same team. I mean, look at Trump. He used to be a Democrat, right? So do you do agree with that, Savior? Were you the one that was? No, it was Timmy. Timmy was the one that was. That was not true. Oh, you think that was? Oh, that was AI. The story time with that big fat lady that was a trans. I don't know. I agree, but that's your new moniker. What would that be? Oh, Yo King Crack, what's good? Chad always wins. That's good, right? Beautiful day. We had a little bit of rain, not enough. Up here in northern Maine. Oh, what's good? I'm going to tell you what's good. Hold on. Okay, chat. Chad, I need your to tell me what did I find out in nature today. I don't know what this is. It's not wheat, but it's seed. I'm making a mess here. Can you guys identify this plant? These are seeds. So this is a crop. Can anyone identify this crop? I'll take a seed out to show you what it looks like. Oh, snap. Yes, I heard the Trump phones finally came out. So people, the golden ones, right? What's going on, Rude Awakening? I don't believe it. I think they're trolling me. Lock them up. I'm like, what is this? I like this guy. What are you doing? Trump in jail. How dare they? I got trolled, guys. I don't mind getting catfish, but trolled? I wanted my phone. All right. Filet of fish included? A coupon, or did they send the sandwich? Ask AI what it is. How do I do that? Do I take a picture and then ask? I don't know how to do that. I'm a boomer, doctor. Teach me. I'll do it right now if you teach me how to do it. Walk me through it. I'm going to think I have to take a picture of it and then somehow ask AI what it is. Or how about this? I think I know what to do. Hold on. Hey, my good friend Gemini, I have a question. I found a seed that's not wheat. Can you tell me the crops of Maine?
What's on your mind?
You don't want to know. I need to know what crops are grown in northern Maine besides wheat, a seed crop.
Primary crop. Potatoes, North Maine's signature crop, dominating the agricultural
They don't
landscape.
look like a
Other
potato.
grains and rotational crops. Barley and oats, widely grown as rotation crops and supplied to breweries and livestock feed. Buckwheat, major crop used for gluten-free products and traditional ploys. Rye and canola / rapeseed, grown for malting, oil, and ground cover. Vegetables and forage. Broccoli, peas, and soybeans, popular rotation and cash crops. Hay and alfalfa, extensive acreage dedicated to animal feed and mulch.
Oh, okay. Thank you, doctor. Go to Chat GPT. Yeah, I gotta start doing that. I think Gemini, you're fine. I hope you're not listening right now, but Gemini, I think I'm gonna have to cheat on you with the Chat GPT. Yes, just smoke it and see what happens. All right. So anyway, it's husk. The husk is real hard to separate. It's not like the wheat. I think there's two different husk on top of the seed. There's a plus sign in the search bar that lets you add photos. Okay. There's a plus sign. Plus sign. Are you talking about when I go to Chat GPT? All right. So I tried to eat one of these seeds. It's not tasty like the wheat was real good. But this one not so much. And I don't know how they process it because it does not want to separate from the husk, from the chaff. Is that what it's called? Chaff that surrounds the seed? Oh, thank you, doctor. Mary Jane Cookie. I want to say a personal thank you, my dear. And I want to say a personal thanks to Andrea for sending that donation last night, and for you for sticking up for me. Fake news, yeah, we don't do fake news around here. But thank you again. Oh, guess what came just now, guys? Just got ordered. You're a true friend. Um, my stand for my TV just came. So we got to do that on my live stream tonight, right? Watch the TV collapse and break again like my last one. All right, so oh no. So in each side inside of these pods is two seeds. Each one of these things I showed you has two seeds in it. Right? So barley, I'm thinking maybe it's barley. Can someone take a picture of this? Just freeze it. And if you have Chat GPT, can you ask them what seed this is? All right. So people are tuning in thinking it's President Trump and they're seeing this idiot. All right. So here's what the seed looks like. There's 2 in each one of those. I think it's oats. Yeah, Q. I'm thinking you're right. I'm gonna look up what oats looks like. Yeah. Barley and oats. All right, let's look up oats. Oh, there's a plus side on Gemini too. Let me check that out. Yeah, I can do a photo through Gemini. All right, let's do that. Camera, photos, camera. Make sure necessary rights. Agree. All right, here we go. Whoops. All right, I got it in there. Now what? So this is what I got. Now what do I do? Do I hit that? What do I do? Hit the plus again? Oh no, Savior. He doesn't know I smoke. Oh no. Oh, why'd you do that? You should check with me. I would have cut it out of my video. Oh, I gotta erase that one. He knows I smoke now. Damn it. All right, in the photos. Now ask it to identify the seed in the photo. Oh, okay. Savior, ship, please. Can you tell him? Can you call him back and say it was fake news, please? I'll subscribe to you. Yeah, let me go to your channel first. Why'd you do that? I thought we were friends. Do you mean some of the people in chat don't like me? Is that what you're telling me? I thought everyone. That's weird. All right. All right, let's see what we got. On the road to find myself. I want to applaud that. I love that. That is beautiful. See how I'm trying to kiss your ass? It's beautiful. All right. I love the cat playing the piano. Very talented. Okay. Savior Ship, please says, I've spent my entire life as an addict. Me too. You're approaching 30? You're just a spring chicken. More lathering. I'm choosing myself now. Very well. This channel will document my journey back to myself. Peace. Wow, they do the peace. I do the peace and love. Let me see. When did you start? Oh, COVID, huh? All right. Well, I'm going to subscribe to you. You don't have to subscribe back. I'm going to be, wow, 275 subscribers. Well done. I'm going to be 276. But how come no content? Do you erase it after you post it? Let me see if you have a playlist. I just subscribed, by the way. No playlist. All right. Yeah, but if you could call him back, just tell him I just quit. Maybe. Yeah, do that. Tell him I'm a reformed addict. All right. Let me not get sidetracked. What type of seed is in the picture?
These are oat seeds, Avena sativa. Key identifying features: panicle structure. Unlike wheat or barley, which grow on tight, compact spikes, oats dangle individually from thin, delicate branches, a loose panicle. Husk shape. The distinct spindle-shaped hulls, lemmas and palleas, wrap smoothly around the grain and end in slightly flared tips.
Thank you so much, Gemini. Oats. So next year's crop will be oats. My whole yard, so I don't have to use my lawnmower, will be oats. I have bags and bags of it. So we're gonna have wheat and oats, blueberries, strawberries, apples, grapes. We already have all that stuff. So we're expanding. Yeah, you were right, Q. Not only a great cook, but very smart. Well, thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Q. Thank you, chat. 43 likes? What? And only 8 people here? How does that work? I love you. Oh, you guys are the best. Hey, do I look good for 45? No, be honest. No, I'm 65. Thank you, Mary Jane, my true friend. You know, Mary Jane, I think she's the one. Yeah, when she sees a big crowd, she goes like and subscribe. I don't even have to ask her. And she's been around since the beginning. Yeah. I helped her go to the courthouse. I gave her a ride to the courthouse to have her name changed. Yep. It used to be Mary Ellen? Mary, what was it? Mary Ann with an E. And we had to go to the courthouse, sign the papers, and we had to change to Mary Jane Cookies. And we do have doctors, but we also have cooks. We have Q, who's a new chef, but there's no one that makes a better cookie than Mary Jane Cookie. All right. Oh, great question, Q. Would you recommend living in Maine to people who love nature and want to escape tensions in a divided nation nowadays? Q, years ago, I would have said no because I didn't want anyone to. It's very selfish of me. I didn't want anyone here because the beauty of it is, I think we're the most populated state in the union for tree cover. Like we have more trees than anyone. But yes, I would recommend anyone to get away from tensions of the world. There was 5 newspapers in the big city today. All of them were good stories, except for one. This guy had a dispute with someone, and he took a bulldozer to the house. You know, just having a bad day. And he ripped off some of the siding and stuff. But I mean, that it doesn't get much worse than that. Oh, you're quite welcome, Mary Jane, for the ride. Yeah, anytime. I told you. Yes, it's got a better ring to it. Yes. Yep. And I love when you spam the chat with the pot leaves and the the smoke blowing out. And my favorite emoji, Q. That's my favorite emoji. Those 3, and we call that the Love Army. I don't know if you've been around, but yeah. Can you bake some cookies just so Q can try one, Mary Jane? I know I ask a lot of you, but the doctor's upset. What's the matter, doctor? You got to try her cookies, Q, if you're still here. But yes, to answer your question, Q. Yeah. And I'm looking for a roommate. I have a lot of land, and and I'm looking for someone to cohabitate and to stream with, be a streaming couple, friends. I am new here and I'm loving it already. Day, you just made my day, girl. You are a girl, right? You just made my day. Thank you so much. It doesn't matter if you're a girl, boy, it. We're very, I do support the LGBTQXYZ community. And we have, oh, snap. Mwah. Oh, she brought the love army. Thank you so much, Q. Yes. Wow, I brought my Visine out in my car. That way, when I tear up, I could blame it on the Visine, but I can't blame it on you. Got me tearing up, girl. Welcome. Yeah. All right, so we have oat. We have oats. So next year, I'm going to plant some oats. I'll be, what do they say? Sowing my wild oats next year. Could be my last year. Yeah. But I'm streaming to the end. I'm going to the end. Dr. Love. You're quite welcome. Yeah, I got 35 subscribers the other day. Thank you, President Trump. Holy moly. Oh, I'm gonna keep going, girl. I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna fight it at the end. You know how I always said I'm not gonna fight in the end? I try to live my life through suffering. That way I wouldn't kick and claw at the end when my time's near. I may be rethinking that. I think I might try to stick around a little longer. I do miss Regina, but I'd miss you guys too. So that's quite the dilemma for me. But either way, it's a win-win, right? If I'm above the ground, I got you. If I'm below the ground, I got Regina. That's friggin' awesome. Time heals. Yes, it did. I was a basket case. I don't like to rehash history, but when Regina died, for 10 of the 15 years, I stayed right where I'm sitting. I had another camper, but I closed off and didn't have distractions like hearing people in my life to get my mind off of it. So I dwelled on it, and I just she gave me unconditional love, which I'd never had before. So I was an addict to it. Stop talking crazy. 30 years to go. Let's go. Well, Elon Musk says in 10 years, everyone's life expectancy can double. It's like, what? Try to find that reverse button. Let's get me back to my original weight of 8 pounds, 3 ounces. Let's go back to a kid. Let's find a way to reverse it, not just stall it. Who wants to be like 180, but you look 180, right? I don't know. I'm babbling. I'm just so happy that I found you guys, and you got my mind off of it. You've healed me. The 2 doctors in the chat, the rest of you guys have just amazing how you pulled me out of my depression. Yeah. I was never one to unalive thoughts. Never had those. Yeah. Because I do believe in God. I believe anyone that does that will not go to heaven. Is that written in the Bible? That if you unalive yourself, where did that come from? I don't think that's in the Bible, is it? Happy Happy to help. Oh, thank you, doctor. Oh, you're the best. Yes. So true. You know, I used to owe the Japanese on a rice and fish diet. They're 100 and they're just getting started. Yeah. But unfortunately, our how much we pollute our ocean, that amazes me. I remember, I think it was like a year ago, there was radiation in the shrimp. I remember seeing that, and I love shrimp. Shrimp cocktails, my favorite. I remember seeing that there was a recall at Walmart for radiation in the shrimp. And I'm like, wow. All right. 81 degrees in northern Maine. Wow. So we got a week left. Today's August 24th, 2026. 81 degrees. Nice breeze. How did that happen? Oh, the radiation? Who knows? Uh, ah, that's crazy, huh? Detonating nukes in the ocean. What were we thinking? We knew how dangerous it was back then. No? You know, I believe that humans are an invasive species, and we're going to be the end of it, end of mankind, and maybe the end of everything because of man. Man is going to destroy himself. It's keeping me up late at night sometimes thinking about it. I try not to dwell, but lately I've been dwelling on it only because I have children. You know, I worry about the future of my kids. So I have 3 bags of these seeds, one more this size, and another a bigger bag. So that should do a nice little. Hey, I gotta find out if is oats a perennial or an annual? Does anyone know that answer? Do you have like wheat? You have to replant wheat. It's an annual. Is oats a perennial that comes up every year? Or do you have to? Well, I guess it would drop to seed and then it would reseed, but yeah, I think I just answered my own question. All right. Q says the swimsuit called the bikini was named for the atom splitting. What? Because it split 2-piece swimsuit. So it was named for the Bikini Atoll Islands, atoll, which locals were removed from their nuke test. Amazing. Bikini is named for the atom splitting. Ah, thank you for teaching me 2 things today. I feel like I have a great new homeschool teacher that can cook. Wow. I think I truly have died and went to heaven. Wow. Oh, what a beautiful day. All right. I wonder what the thong. Is there any history to how thong got its name? Maybe dental floss. I don't know. I digress. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna end. Let's see. We got 110. Yeah, let's go another. Let's do another 20 minutes, and then we'll come back at 7:11 like we do every night. I'm just worried. I just remembered I have people are tuning in thinking Trump's talking. If you are here and you think it's Trump, go back to the beginning of my video. It was live at the Rose Garden at the White House. Oh, thank you, Weave Dog. Welcome. Yes, you want to know the history on this hat? I got this on eBay, and I met a girl. I went to Florida. I got arrested on my live stream. I was pretty crazy back then, a couple months ago. I quit drinking since then. But I met this woman, and when I woke up, she was sleeping next to me. I won't go into the X-rated stuff, but I woke up and she ripped my crown in half. I had to tape it up. Actually, I sewed it. I put the tape over it because I used wire to sew it. And she ripped the king's crown. Yep. I couldn't believe it. Okay, doctor. Much love. Thank you, doctor. I'm going to leave your like and subscribe pinned. And you got 44 likes, so thank you for doing that. We're all like rowing in the same direction. I appreciate that, chat. Let's get in our kayak and just go down the rapids. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Q. You can be our I'm gonna replace Gemini with you. I don't need Gemini. I don't need to ask him anything. I got Q. So Q says the word thong comes from an old English word. Everything comes from the English, right? Word puang, which means a narrow strip of leather, cord, or string. Thank you, Q. Oh, the Love Army is strong. We're so full of peace. I almost said we're so full of pee and love. We're so full of peace and love. And we have very loyal people here, very honest people here, very empathetic people here. We don't get trolled that much. We used to get trolled a lot, but it's been real beautiful. Monkey Man Productions officials in the house. Welcome. Smoking that green. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Q. Mwah. I always give a kiss. Whenever anyone puts that, if you need a kiss, put that emoji in there. Man or girl, I kiss for those. I don't know. I think I got a little bit of ADHD or whatever it is that makes me do that. No, what would that be? What is that when you count? Like 1, 2, 3 every time you do something? I think I have a touch of that. Because every time I see that damn emoji, I have to kiss. If you give me 1, I give you this. Give me 3. You give me a whole bunch, I'll give you a group hug. But the Army's strong. Kisses are good. Yes. OCD. That's what I got. OCD. Just a touch. Thank you, Hazel. Welcome, Hazel. Thank you, Patrick. Welcome. Patrick Chapin and Hazel Bark. Welcome. Hindu gal. I love that, Q. Maybe I'll call you Hindu gal. Put a 1 in the chat for Q, or put a 2 in the chat for Hindu gal, or put a 3 for gal. Whatever you prefer, I'll call you. If I can remember. First time visitor. Thank you, Patrick. Like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. I appreciate it. I subscribe back to anyone that subscribes to me. Unless there's two people I don't subscribe to. One because he's a kid, and the other because he's my yeah, I'll just leave it at that. All right. 3 is short and simple, I think. Okay. Gal? All right. Gal. I like Q. Gal by itself. Hindu gal would be good. That's 2, right? But yeah, gal doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. Like hun. Sometimes I used to use hun. I never really used sweetheart. I always say I love you to everyone. Yeah. Q is good. Anything is fine by me. Thank you, Q. Q Hindu gal. Now, curry. I don't like those jokes when they always saying smells like curry. Do you find a lot of racism? Are you in the United States? Are you out in India? I hate stereotyping. I'm running out of things to say. I'm so sorry. You don't have to answer that. All right. So guys, I'm gonna be on at 7-Eleven tonight. Oh, we're gonna put up my TV tonight. Okay, I'm from the USA. I'm gonna botch that if I try to say it. From the Q community, Kwarsherskian community. You can laugh about that. I know I botched it. Most people who see me don't know my religion, so they wouldn't guess that. I do love curry. Now, curry is like an oat, right? It's a spice. I don't know if I've ever had. I'm sure I've had curry in some of my healthy choice meals. You will, Mary Jane. You're always here. You're one of the first usually in my chat. Yeah. Fake news. I love it. Yeah. Guys in the chat, never grab anyone by the and lock a talk's fine, but just don't. I love President Trump, but yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, it's a different era. But yeah, that is so true, Mary Jane. It's been quite the adventure, my dear. All right, Q wants to know, when did you first become the king of the pines? Great question, Q. All right. I was trying to think of a name for my channel. And King of the Pines was available. And I came up with King of the Pines for the song. I always loved Lead Belly's song, King of the Pines. Wait a minute. No, My Girl. But he sung in the pines, where the sun never shines. So I live in the pines. I bought land that has pine trees. And I am the king of my castle, the king of my domain. I own this land outright. So I decided to be the king of the pines. And it was free on YouTube. No one had it. I didn't have to be king of the pines 1, 2, 3. So that's how I got my name. Great question. Thank you. I love questions. Lots of love. Absolutely. And hugs are cheaper than drugs. Jason Bender. All right. We have Arlington, Texas. in the house. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords is Hank Hill. I think I know that's that cartoon, right? And Peggy Hill. You know them? I wish I did. I think they're a cartoon, no? Put a one in the chat if they're they're pretty popular, right? That cartoon. Oh, thank you, Mary Jane. Oh, what'd you think of the cookie, Q? Did you try one of her cookies? Amazing. She sprinkles in a little bit of love and a little bit of, if you ask for it. Yeah, one of the kids almost got a hold of her cookies, the special batch, and oh man, that would have been a bad day. So we 18 plus in the chat only. So after that day, we had to make it adults only channel. Yeah. But anyway, man, something in my eye. All right. They are awesome. Oh, she loves your cookies, Mary Jane. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. I know you guys are gonna get mad at me, but I'm doing it anyway. Welcome, welcome, Q. You are now officially part of the Wolf Pack. I can achieve what I want. Yes, you can. Welcome, welcome. You won our hearts when you said you loved her cookies, so I had to jump you in, as they say. Oh, you're quite welcome. We don't use it, but yeah, we're pretty liberal here. We believe in the First Amendment. Oh, thank you for your support on that, Mary Jane. Usually we go through chat. Everyone votes. And I know if I took a vote, I know Mary Jane, because you said that you loved her cookies, that she would say, let's put a wrench on her. And I only want women mods. The guys are grandfathered in, but no more men are going to be mods. I want to have like an Amazon army of women, because women should rule the world, I believe. Yeah, we're just good for making babies. You girls know where it's at. Yeah. All right, great question. Are you from the U.S. or Canada? I wish I was from Canada, but I'm from the USA. I used to be very proud to say I'm an American, but I feel like we're isolated ourselves and we don't have many allies. I mean, today with Scott Bessent, he could have came out and said, all our allies are by our side. That carries weight. But we can't be the rule of the world with no allies, or just dictators as allies. Arkansas, I'll be from wherever you want me to be. Park the car in the Harvard yard. I'm actually from Massachusetts. Well, we're here every day, Q. Every day. We're one of the fastest growing communities out there on the bottom of YouTube streets. Yeah. They can't stop us now. And if they do, we'll just make another channel. Yeah. I actually do have a backup channel. I just don't remember what I named it. What was it? I forget. Oh no! Now you tell me, Mary Jane. No, she's been around for a while. No, let me double check that. Uh oh. Yeah, if you've only been here 6 days, what? Well, if anyone, if if you go rogue, we'll know who it is, I guess. Because I don't give out mods that often. I hope that. No, I think she's been around for a lot longer than that. No, let me see. Oh, you're right. You're right. August 18th. Hey, can you call in, Q, just so we can hear your voice? Because that's part of the deal. I'm going to have to. We only give out wrenches if you're new, if you call into the show. Would you do that? 978. Yeah, grab a pencil. Because my mods are getting real nervous that you're a newbie. Just call in and say hi to chat. All right, you got your pencil? Oh, you got a pen. Even better. Okay. 978. Yeah, 978 786. Oh, she's going to call in. Nice. 978 786 1266. Thank you so much. All right. Make sure my volume's up. What? Ron called today. We got to call him back right after she calls. What? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to call Ron the Con. He called at noontime. Wow. All right. No, you're the best, Mary Jane. She's going to call in. Yep. I think that's what she means by okay. And then we'll call Ron back. Look, 1 missed call from Ron the Con. I was mad at him. I put Ron instead of Ron the Con. Rhonda. No fake calls. Yeah, hold up 2 fingers. No. Uh-oh. Yeah, take that peace sign and cross them. Cross your fingers. Yeah. All right, that's the last time. I promise you, Mary Jane. I looked and I saw all the videos. I'm like, oh, she's been around for a minute, but no. But then again, she didn't. She posted all her videos 6 days ago, and she hasn't like come into my chat before. So I think she's good. You calling in, Q? We're waiting on your call because I have to call Ron back. So we're waiting on you, my dear. Oh, Mary Jane, I'm going to make you a managing mod, okay? I think you're the only managing mod I have, so I think you might even be a managing mod. Let me check. You have showed your. Let's see. Oh, you are a managing mod. Remove as managing mod. So yeah, you are a managing mod. So. And I'll prove it. Don't mind the mess. No fake news here, girl. Well, once in a while. Sometimes I do theater of the mind, but all in good fun. I'm getting a little nervous on Q. Where is she? She's not in the chat anymore. Let me see if she's subscribed to me. Hopefully she's public. That way I can see if she's new subscriber. Oh no. Yay. All right. If you don't call in, my dear, I'm sorry. I broke my own rule. Mary Jane, what should I do? Help me out here. Should I pull it if she doesn't call? Or, I mean, I've already gave it to her, so should I just be the last one, pump the brakes? Hey, what's happening, T Ray in the house? I could do it right now. I could still go up to her name and take it out. Come on, Q. Give me a call, girl. Don't make me do this. All right, well, I'm going to take it out. If you call, then we'll give it back. How about that? And you can take away your subscription. All right. Yeah, I broke my own rule, Q. Oh. I get to give it back to her. Nice. King of the Pines, live on the air. Welcome. Hold on. I didn't have you on speaker. Okay. Here we have Q on the line, a new subscriber. Welcome, Q.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad I found this channel today.
Well, you sound like you're from Canada, no?
No,
Okay. Wow, we're so happy that you found us. How'd you find us? Did I pop up on your YouTube channel?
yeah, it was just in my recommended page.
Nice. Very cool. So do you watch a lot of live streamers or?
Yeah, when I'm bored, I just scroll through all the different streams that pop up.
Do you go onto the live page to see who's live?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I started doing that myself lately too. Yeah. But I've been so busy. I don't know if I used to be like you, Q. I love live streamers and I used to donate and I used to be caller. Um, yeah, I was even a good troll. But now I'm on the other side of the camera. I don't really recommend it. Yeah. Oh, T Ray says, "Is this a troll?" No, this is Q, a great cook. Go check out her channel. Scroll up and you'll see her name and click on that and check out. She's a great cook.
thank you so much.
Now, would you mind me asking if you're a married woman?
No, not yet.
Well, that's hard to believe. Those are what you cooked, right? Those meals that you presented on your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
Wow. Man, guys, guys are stupid. You are such a rare gem, my dear. A woman who cooks, from scratch. That's amazing. Ah, yeah. I loved your questions in the chat. How I got my name. Yeah, welcome to. I call anyone that's with us part of the Wolf Pack. So welcome to the Wolf Pack.
I found your channel today.
Well, we're so glad that you found us. Yeah, and we're building an army of women. I'm gonna have all women mods, and we're gonna ride this crazy train to the end. Yeah. But I usually start at 7-Eleven. Are you on the East Coast, West Coast?
I'm in Eastern Standard Times.
Okay, well, I start my show at 7-Eleven at night usually, and yeah, you could call in. You seem pretty comfortable. I mean, you're not overly comfortable on the phone, but I think you'd be a great caller.
Perhaps.
T Ray in the chat says, in all capital letters, "This is a troll. I'm telling you." I disagree, T Ray. Yeah. Are you a troll?
I promise I'm not a troll. If you just give me a chance, you'll see.
Well, I've given you a chance. I just have T Ray is a troll, and he's like takes one to know one type of person, I think. He is not convinced. Yeah. But Mary Jane is very happy, and I'm glad you liked her cookies. And we'd love if you cook us a meal tonight at 7-Eleven, and we can all taste some of your food.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right. What are we serving tonight? What's on the menu for tonight?
I'm not really sure yet.
All right. Well, you surprise us. Yeah. Well, Mary Jane is working hard on her batch of cookies, and yeah, bring whatever you want. You know, it's a hot night. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. We don't want you sweating over the oven tonight. So anything?
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and we look forward to talking to you tonight. If you feel like calling in, that'd be great.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
All right, Q. You have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. Much love. Mwah.
Well.
All right. Bye. All right. That's the great Q. She got her mod. Mod is anyone that calls gets a mod. There's Demi. He called in. That's how he got his mod. T-Ray. I hate to do this. I'm taking your mod away. Jazz is in the house. Welcome, the beautiful Jazz. I'm just thinking about you, girl. How you doing? Yeah, I don't like that talk from one of my mods to call someone an effing weirdo that we just met. So I had to take your mod. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that lately, but that cements it. Oh, you're a member? I can't take your mod. All right. But be careful what you say about people in my chat, please. Let's be respectful. A mod is someone that almost like a greeter at Walmart, right? We want to, even if they are a troll, we'll kill them with kindness, right? All right. I know you're looking out, but don't be so harsh about it. You know, I want to be, I quit drinking. I was a friggin' train wreck, right? This is who I am. So I'm not that clown with the drinking and getting arrested. That's not me. Not anymore. So, yeah, we're going to make adjustments. It doesn't matter if it's a man pretending to be a woman. I don't care. I know you are, Mary Jane. See, the way Mary Jane did it was fine, T-Ray. She says Q has only been here for 6 days. Now my spidey senses went up. I checked her channel. I always check how long they've been here, but since I seen videos, I figured she'd been here for a minute. She just lightly tapped me upside my thick skull and said, "Hey, idiot. She's only been here 6 days." Now, that's how you approach that. Not like you're blah, blah, blah. I'm done. All right, guys. Thank you for the 50 likes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Q. Bro, I ain't a dude or a troll. I just found this channel and love the positive vibes and the idea of peace and love. We love having you here. I didn't say you're a dude. I said if you were. Someone in chat said you're a man. You weren't a woman. I have trolls. They're good-hearted trolls, but you, my dear, are all women. But I'm just saying it wouldn't matter if, like, I have Demi in my chat. He wants to get a sex change and be my wife. I'm liberal, you know. But anyway, you make a lot of sense, Q. Welcome to the Wolfpack. We meet new people, and then people shed off sometimes that they don't agree with my. There's Demi. Speaking of my future ex-wife, she's in the chat right here. Demi, everyone stand up and give Demi a hand. All right. Mwah. I know, T-Ray. My top mod, Mary Jane, told me that. Very nicely did she tell me that. But guys, let's get back. Hey, Urs, welcome. Do a backflip for chat. You just missed it. Go back 2 minutes. When I talked to Q, I did a backflip. I think it was on camera. Go back a couple minutes, you'll see it. Nice. Oh, we got to call Ron back. We're going to go 2 hours. Let's go. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to call Rhonda Khan. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to call Ron back. There's Q. Thank you, Q. There's 1. I need 5 at least. I won't ask for half. There's Mary Jane. Thank you. All right, 3 more, and we're going to call Ron. Yes, Demi, Ron the Con. There's 4. 1 more. He called me. I think he's going to answer. He called me about 12 o'clock. All right, let's call him. He might not answer because he knows I'm live streaming. I don't know. Let me see. Was I live streaming at 12 something? He might have called me when I was on this phone broadcast. I think he'll answer. We're going to find out. Wow, what a day. Now I'm going to rename my stream again. Yep. Let's effing go. All right, let me first. Ohio, that's in the Eastern Standard Time. Yep. All right, I got to put in Q's information. I just create new contact, and I'm going to put in Q Hindu gal. There we go. All right, I love it. Okay, so I saved your number. All right, let's call Ron, guys. What a great day.
Telephone number 6. Up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Ron, good to hear from you, my friend. I was thinking about you lately. I'm sorry I missed your call at noontime, but yeah, call me anytime, my friend. Peace and love. Hope everything's all right. All right. My show's at 7-Eleven if you want to call in. All right, call in anytime, my friend. All right, bye. I hate leaving messages on the phone. I'm so awkward at that. Yep. Uh, I've never been comfortable. Even back, remember the day when you had the tape in the answer machines? Ever since then, I just never been comfortable talking to a machine. Wow, we got a lot of stuff happening outside. I don't know if I like this. Oh, they're cutting trees down outside. You guys want to record that? Oh, I gotta get my package too. No, not that package, Demi. Um, yeah, my bracket for my TV. So I'm gonna have to start dipping underneath my TV again. I'm gonna have to do that thing where you go underneath. What is that called? Where they lower the bar every time. Tell Ron I love and miss him. Me too, Demi. Do you know? I'm gonna tell a story about Ron. Ron was the dude in the van with you, right? Yes. Yep. Yeah, deforestation. Yeah. When me and Ron broke up, I was when I met Fiona, he he was going to be a live streamer. Like he said, I forget how it happened. Yeah, I think right before I met Fiona, he was basically going to start his own live stream, I think, if I remember right. And then he he didn't like sharing the spotlight. He did not like Fiona. And a lot of people didn't like Fiona, right? And then he called up one day and I was joking with him. I was in the woods. And he said something to me that I got a little upset, but I was joking with him. I go, "Come here and we'll fight it out, blah blah." And I was just joking. He thought I was serious and he's like, "What?" Yeah. So, but anyway, I hope he's doing well. He was on to Fiona. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Me, I'm like, a woman wants to stream with me. Let's go. That was some great content. Q, you should go back and check that out. That man, I was a train wreck. You may not even like me. You're gonna take away your subscription. Don't go back in time. Yep. What a difference a year makes, right? Ron and Pines are my two dads. That's right. It's weird how we did it, but we pulled it off, and we had Demi. Yeah. Frozen eggs, something. Oh, frozen sperm. I forget how we did it, Demi. Alzheimer's kicking in, but yeah. And of course, my pops, high stakes. Well, you turned out all right considering. So, I know you were heartbroken. It was a tough time. We were gonna stay, so the kids didn't get all traumatized. But sometimes it's better, not to let the kids see so much drama either. It's a tough call. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my bracket, and yeah, I'll be right back. All right, guys. The big unveiling. You guys want to do a, what do they call this? Terrible packaging. This is how it came. It's like a pizza box delivery. All right, we have a bag of screws. We got 4 of these. And then the main attraction. So how I'm going to mount this is I have to mount it this way. So that means that the TV center of it, oh, this isn't going to work, guys. Oh, no. I was going to put this to the top of the roof, to top of the ceiling, but the TV is too wide, I think. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it the way I want. I think I'm going to have to put this onto the door itself this way. And then let me see. All right, it swivels back and forth this way. Huh. Well, we'll figure it out tonight. We'll figure it out together tonight, all right? So bring your tools. We got a project tonight. I need a tape measure, screwdriver. Yeah. That's for the new TV. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Dang. These are pretty aggressive. You know, these plastic, they expand when you put them in the wall. I've never seen one that big. So if I do the door method, I might use these to put in. Yeah. But I don't know if my door is that wide, though. I got a couple spots I could go with. We'll figure it out tonight. Come back at 7-Eleven tonight, and we'll have it figured out, right? We always do. You're very unusual, right? I think I only paid like $12. It was one of those make an offer on eBay, and they wanted like $15, the cheapest one I could find, and it was make an offer. I think I put 12 in there, so I can see why. You know, look at the package it came in. It was all beat up. It was ripped. You know, it wasn't even taped on this side. So oh, wow. It does move in a bunch of different directions. Oh, I see what it. All right. So those separate pieces are extenders for the bigger TVs. Got it. All right. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. All right. Did it even? Yeah, no instructions with it. It tilts only 15 degrees. Times 400. Okay, this gets up to a 55-inch TV, which I have. I think mine's a 55. But yeah, no instructions. But I never use instructions anyway, so we're good to go there. All right, should be fun live stream tonight. Let's see how bad I can mess this up. I just doxed my address. You guys know my social security number. You know everything about me. Maybe if someone doxes me, I'll get better credit. You know, it's better to have bad credit than good credit. I have no credit, so that's worse than bad credit. I've always paid cash for everything. Queensbeat Island in Washington State. Nice. All right, what do we got here? Oh, nice. Starting September 1st. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. That's good news, kids. But yes, I'd highly recommend Maine for any, like, Maine's a great state for retired, like people like me, retired. Is the jobs in this town is pretty good because it's gentrifying. Is that what they call it? The town, one town over is like a ghost town. When I first moved here, you could buy a house, a whole house with good bones, you know, the real two buys for $20,000 with a basement, 2 floors, an old Quaker house for like $25,000. And today, even though the town's not revived, I'm sure those prices have doubled, tripled easily. That's 15 years ago. I could have got a house for 20 grand. Crazy. Santa Barbara. I've heard that's so beautiful out there. Yeah. I've seen a lot of pictures of Santa Barbara. All right. Well, no instructions. Guys, all right, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to see you in a couple hours, right? A couple hours and change, 7-11 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Q. I'm sure you are going to come up with something fine for tonight's dinner. Demi, you're bringing the Kool-Aid, right? All right, check. And then, of course, nobody better bring cookies except for Mary Jane. Those are my favorite cookies. Very addictive. But thank you, guys. Peace and love. Peace and love. Pretending to be a cup. Oh. I love you guys.